Attention. Wrestling as you know it no longer exists. We are now in control.
Welcome to Pro Wrestling Revolution TV. Dusty Nuts and the Sheep here with you, and Dusty, I hear Bryan Skyline's music.
Bryan Skyline, the unbeatable. Seems lately though, Bryan Skyline's been in a little bit of a funk. We'll see if he can change that here tonight at the Masonic Square.
There he is, Bryan Skyline, coming to the ring, and he's not really scheduled for anything right this second, so I'm kind of interested to see what he's got to say here, Dusty.
Well, he looks fired up, and you know, one of the best wrestlers in the region with a losing streak. He has a good reason to be fired up. I think this is a good thing to see him come out here like this right now, Sheep.
Here we are at Back to the Basics. Tonight, the card has been decided, and the PWR Championship match is still up for grabs. So if the Sheep can come out here and grant me my title match,
he wants me.
Appreciate.
Go figure, Sheep.
Yeah, lucky me, Dusty.
No, he wants a title match. What are you going to think about that, Sheep?
Alright, I'm gonna go check it out, Dusty.
Alright, let's see what you got to say, Sheep. Tell him what's up. So Skyline comes out, folks, immediately fired up and wants a title match. And who is this? Some crazed fan walks in a little late, folks. Of course, Skyline gets his 2 fingers up from an obvious fan. Yeah! Ooh, Silas Young's out here now, folks. If you guys remember, they were friends until last show where they had a little bit of some might say a falling out, some might say they're still friends, but they had a little bit of an argument last show.
About how you deserve the title shot. You didn't, I didn't cost you nothing, you didn't earn nothing, and you ain't gonna get nothing tonight, because that title shot is mine.
Ooh. Both men have a very good reason to want this title shot, folks, and both of them are old friends, and both of them are some of the best in the region. This is going to get interesting.
You need to come out here right now, and you need to tell these people that Silas Young is going to get the title shot.
Here he comes, folks. See what the Sheep has to say. Of course, you guys know Silas Young. You guys know them both. We got a referee behind Sheep. I wonder if that's a signal, folks. The big man gets to the ring. He's about to lay down the law. And like I said, folks, both these guys deserve a shot. And we've seen a ref following the Sheep. I have a feeling I know what the Sheep's about to do, folks.
You guys sound like a bunch of bitchy little girls out here bitching about your title shot. You know that? Yeah.
Skyline showing off his ponytail.
But I gotta say, you guys both have valid points. I've been considering it both, and here's what we're gonna do tonight, right? Tonight we're gonna have a round robin challenge, in which all 3 of you are gonna compete in a series of single matches. And the person with the best win-loss score at the end of the night will go on to face TW3, the PWR champion.
Alright, folks, so what we're hearing is a round robin with 3 people. I only see 2 right now, but a round robin means everybody faces each other, and whoever has the best record wins.
Your opponent's coming out next. Your match is right now. Hit his music, DJ.
course, we can't give you that match right away. You're going to need to stay tuned throughout the rest of the episode to check that one out. But up next, Brock Hardy goes one-on-one with Daredevil Devan. Both these men trying to make their name in this region. They're going to have to do it at the expense of the other. All right, Dusty, here we are, taking a look at Brock Hardy making his return to PWR, fresh off a suspension.
As you guys remember, Brock Hardy had a little run-in with Archer Sterling back at the last event. Archer's been suspended for this whole event as well, right, Commish?
Absolutely, they were both suspended from this event, but Hardy chose to pay his fine to be back a part of this event, and we're putting him back in competition against Daredevil Devan, Dusty.
Daredevil Devan also put up quite an event last event there in Bark River, Sheep.
That's right, D3 took on Bryan Skyline. Took him almost to his limit, Dusty, in Skyline.
With Skyline, and you know, that was a very high-flying match, as you probably will be able to expect from this match. Daredevil is his name. He is a Daredevil.
Daredevil doesn't just call himself that because he likes the comic books, Dusty.
They call him Double D.
3D, D3.
Triple D, you're right. Daredevil Devan. I can't count today.
Like your grandma, Dusty.
My grandma? She does.
3D.
That's pretty sick, Sheep.
You see Brock Hardy in the ring, anticipating Daredevil Devan. We are at the Masonic Square in Marquette, Michigan.
And this is set to be an amazing night at an amazing venue, folks.
Absolutely, this is our first time in town, Dusty. A brand new promotion in a brand new town, getting some exposure with the locals.
And is it true that wrestling hasn't been in Marquette, Michigan in over a decade, correct?
This is the first match wrestled in Marquette, Michigan in over 10 years, Dusty.
That is an amazing feat. And look at Daredevil reversing that.
Nice scientific start to this match, Dusty.
As we know, Daredevil's been making quite a name in Wisconsin recently, too. I've been seeing him all over the place.
Daredevil's getting a lot of competition in the independent circuit, making a name for himself. Brock Hardy here to make a name for himself.
I personally like Brock Hardy. He reminds me of an 80s rocker movie or something, you know, the stoner pothead that, yeah.
And he looks exactly like Matt Hardy.
No relation.
No relation at all.
Except for I heard something about his girlfriend.
Oh, we don't want to get into that on this episode. Nice stiff forearm by Daredevil Devan with the arm wringer now.
A very technical match so far from these two.
Definitely, they're keeping it, trying to feel each other out here, Dusty, trying to test each other's skills. These two have had their run-ins in Wisconsin lately as well. Nice takedown by Daredevil Devan.
Got him in a submission here now.
Hardy needs to start mounting a little bit of a comeback here. He's going to find himself on the wrong side of a loss, I think.
Daredevil last match was all over off the top ropes. This match is more technical. It's nice to see a little versatility from the little guy.
Well, you know, Brock Hardy might have scouted Daredevil Devan and expected him to come out with the high-flying maneuvers, so...
As we see with the shocker on his shirt as he gives him this face lock. I love that shocker, Sheep.
Have you ever given anybody the shocker, Dusty?
I have not. I'm scared of getting slapped. I'm not the biggest guy, you know?
That is true. Especially with those big mamas that you get.
Ducks under both of them off the middle rope, but Hardy catches them. Wow.
Look at the strength of Brock Hardy.
And I hate to say it, but that he was going for his knees there like a cheap football shot, and Hardy just caught him.
He went to snake eyes him in the corner, but Daredevil ducked out from underneath him. Nice drop toe hold. Now he's going to jump around.
A face lock. Another submission here by Daredevil.
Locking it in, Dusty. Oh, look at this. Who's coming? That's the WF&W, Dusty.
This isn't good, folks.
I gotta get out there.
Get out there, Sheep. This isn't good for anybody in the ring, folks. I do not think they care who they go for in this. This is just a complete... These guys are from Wisconsin. They're backyard wrestlers to the full extreme. All they do is chairs and blood. This is not good for people. Sheep needs to get out there immediately. Big top rope leg drop. This is not good, folks. And this is Mo Foley and Rick Dizzle, as the chart shows me. Come on, give me some more information about these guys. Sheep is finally out there. I think I've seen him. Get out there, Sheep.
No, we're not. You're here to get out the ring.
Oh, he's gonna talk now. Get the mic from him. They don't deserve the mic.
I heard nothing but shit talking all month about wicked effing wrestling. That we're a bunch of backyarders. What's up with that, huh? We're from wicked Wisconsin.
Wicked Wisconsin. You guys are backyarders.
Wisconsin, and we keep it wicked, and we don't give a crap about any of these. You want to call us backyarders?
I don't think they like being called backyarders, folks. Maybe I should lay off that for a little bit here. Especially with these two in the ring. This isn't good. Lay the law down, sheep.
You guys want to wrestle on the PWR ring so bad, don't ya? Want to run in and attack our guys on our show that you guys were not invited to.
That's right. It's not the fact that you guys are here. You weren't invited. Come and interrupt like this.
Backyarders from Wisconsin trying to come into a pro wrestling ring. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. If you want to, give me when I'm talking to you. If you guys want to match so bad in PWR, you're going to have your chance tonight.
You gonna give him a match?
In a tag team match against two people that you guys just assaulted, Devan and Bryan Hardy, right in the lane tonight.
So at least they get their chance to redeem themselves, folks. That was a complete surprise run-in attack, Pearl Harbor style.
But we got just what we wanted, and it's all thanks to you, you dumbass.
You got your chance right tonight.
Big words from WFW, big words from Sheep. This is going to be intense, folks. Let's just hope our PWR guys can give them a lesson for this stupid run-in. I hate that kind of stuff, folks. Nothing against the match, but why you got to attack people like that?
Freedom Entertainment presents The Sheep with this new solo album, 20-something. 20-something in our place. Featuring the new hit single, 20-nothing. And the underground club smash. Bump. The Sheep. 20-something. Available March 4th, 2011 on iTunes, CD Baby, and Amazon.com. Freedom Entertainment. Know about it.
From Shanghai, Jun Hado. Look at, he's electrifying, folks. The crowd seems to like him. He's got a definite unique image with some weird sign that I can't really tell you I know what it means yet.
Jun Hado, Dust.
Hado. The commission's back.
Jun Hado.
Jun Hado.
The Chinese sensation, that is a J and an H. He's
see it
making
now.
with his fingers.
That is a bet.
He's very crafty like
I was
that.
just going to say, you know what? That gives you a little bit of personality right there. People aren't going to forget that look now.
Round robin challenge, Dusty.
Is it just me,
The
though?
winner goes on to face TW3 for the championship at the end of the season, Dusty.
Ooh, so this is a big round robin, folks.
Absolute crap. I should be the number one contender, period.
Skyline does not like your decision, Sheep.
Not happy about it. Well, let me tell you a little bit about Jun Hado, Dusty, where I found this guy. I think I told you a little bit about it when we signed him, but
Yeah, but all you said was I got this guy coming from the east. I didn't know what you meant.
this man has defeated both Bryan Skyline and Silas Young downstate in another promotion on one of his trips to the U.S. not too long ago. And I caught wind of this. I got sent a tape via email about this, and I quickly contacted this man about bringing him into PWR.
Well, he
Because if
looks
he
like-
can beat two of our top stars somewhere else, I want to see if he can do it here.
And he definitely looks the character, I'll give you that. But you have to question if that, 50-hour plane trip from the Far East is going to have any effect on him here.
Yeah, and he's allergic to peanuts, Dusty, so he had to starve himself the entire trip as well.
That is terrible. Well, now you know his weakness, Brian. Get some peanut butter.
He was able to bring his pet dog along with him, though, Dusty.
Well, yeah, because he probably just said this will be my meal. I mean, I hate to say it.
Well, to each his own, Dusty.
He does look the role, though, and I have to say I like his image. Bryan Skyline already looks like he's got his hands full here.
Nice arm wringer. Bryan Skyline was so... Let me tell you why these guys were so concerned, Dusty. Ooh, nice maneuver by Skyline.
Very, and he faked him out with the fake backflip thing that he looked like he was about to do.
And a takedown. Nice headlock takedown. Head scissors. Kicks out. Nice chain wrestling going on here, Dusty.
again, here, you know, Bryan Skyline earned unbeatable for a reason. He is
Headlock
one of the best
takeover.
in the region.
That was unbelievable. That was textbook chain wrestling right there, Dusty. Let's take another look at that.
It's a fake flip.
A little bridge action going on.
And Hado tried a little something there until he just couldn't keep up with Skyline. Everything Hado did, Skyline reversed.
Absolutely, Skyline is a crafty tactician in the ring, no doubt about it. Probably one of the most dangerous men to be in the ring with.
That's what a lot of people have said. You know, if you can, just for Hado to be in the ring with him right now is going to make him 10 times better. Skyline is one of the best in the country, hands down.
And as I was going to say, Bryan Skyline and Silas Young were surprised to look at this maneuver. Skyline needs to quit showing off so I can talk here. Nice takeover by Hado. This match is impressing the hell out of me already.
Again, you see the intelligence of Skyline to put his leg up on the ropes there, and to use the referee for leverage.
Definitely. I mean,
you might call that showboating. I call that smart maneuvering leverage.
That's exactly what that is. That's the kind of wrestling that I like to see, Dusty. That's the kind of wrestling you only see in PWR.
Well, and the only
We're
reason...
not smashing light tubes over people's heads. We're not bleeding every 4 seconds. We have pro wrestling.
Well, and as you notice, though, too, Sheep, I want to point out a fact here. The reason you're seeing the chain wrestling you're seeing is because Hado is doing a tremendous job keeping up with Skyline. Skyline might be getting the better end of it towards the end of the chain, but Hado is reversing everything Skyline throws, and then Skyline's reversing it back.
You know, I hate to say this as somebody to be impartial, but I think Skyline needs to resort to some of his dirtier tactics to possibly get through this match if he wants to make it out of the match.
Well, if you've seen right there, Hado, I don't even know what I would call that, but Hado just did a handstand and got out of that leg chokehold. Well, I've never seen anything like
This
that.
is the first time any of us have seen this man in this area. Innovative as always we are in PWR, scouting the hottest and freshest talents.
Like the vegetables, they're fresh, freshly picked.
Fresh like the vegetables, Dusty.
Freshly picked.
Hado's impressing me, no doubt.
Big shoulder slam to Skyline.
Skyline, look at, he's kind of
Skyline's surprised here.
covering up a little bit. Nice flippy maneuver there, a little cartwheel action, drop toe hold. Skyline smashes that big mouth of his on the mat.
You see that face hit the mat and then him take that double leg chop to the face with that foot of Hado? That was amazing.
Yeah, and he's rolling out of the ring, Dusty. He's going to need a break after that little encounter.
You know, you got to watch out, though. You know he's probably hurting, but Skyline likes to do this to get that extra breather.
Hado needs to get out there and put the pressure on Skyline. He can't let him get that breather.
Skyline's known for taking that break when he takes a hit.
It doesn't look like Hado's much of an outside-the-ring brawler type. Nice maneuver to get Skyline back in the ring.
Skyline is not feeling good at this point, folks. For the first time in this match, I would say somebody took control, and Hado, that is Hado.
More reversals. Nice flip. Look at that. A kick to the gut. What's this now? Oh, wow. A nice takedown, a kick to the back, a neck breaker. Nice chain wrestling
on Bryan Skyline right now. He's wrestling like he's got a
and
point.
Skyline looking to slide out of the ring again. Let's take another look at this. Jun Hado impressing the hell out of us here in PWR, Dusty.
You know, and especially to be doing this against one of our best.
Look at that maneuver by Skyline.
There you go. That's Skyline's specialty right there, though. It's not always pretty, but it does the trick.
Dangerous. That's what I was talking about, resorting to dirty tactics to try to get the job done.
This whole 5 minutes of momentum Hado has built up is now completely gone. That's the danger of wrestling a Bryan Skyline.
That's the danger of Bryan Skyline, absolutely. He is a mat technician. He is a... I wouldn't say a veteran, but he's had quite a few years in the business. Learned all. He was trained by Dan the Beast Severn, Dusty, with a pinfall here.
Well, here's it all. You know, Hado, again, he's a young talent. Where Skyline, that break that he took, it changed the momentum of this. He took that break, and then he got him off the top rope with that neck thingy. Now he's done. He's got him stunned. He's got the upper hand. I mean, in a flash of a second, that's where a little bit of experience will put you over.
Look at this now. He's pulling him by the hair up. Now he's locking him. And oh, no. This doesn't look good at all, Dusty.
Got him choking himself.
I think he's gonna go. Yep, he's gonna lean back and wrench.
That is not good, folks. That does not feel good. I can tell you that right now. That lower back is arched in a way that the human body is not supposed to arch.
That's the move I did to you that took your back out, Dusty.
That just sounds gay, Sheep.
Yeah, especially because I wasn't wearing tights.
Oh, God. We need to change the topic here.
Nice elbows by Hado. Skyline ducks down. Back with a nice leg kick to the facial features
And that's
of Hado.
Skyline's, I've been noticing that's his maneuver, that jump, where it's supposed to be a double-footed kick. He sends that one foot and gets you straight to the chops.
You know, I haven't heard him say yeah yet on any of this.
You are right, I noticed. And that must be because Hado's got him on the... There it was, though.
Nice.
I heard the yell, just not the fingers.
You know why he's not doing this? Because the crowd's starting to like it, and he doesn't want to do anything that's going to favor the crowd.
That's true. He's one of them, I just want to be different people.
Yeah, he don't give a shit about the crowd and anything that they like. Fuck him.
He can win, though. That's the one thing they don't
Look at
like.
this. Straight forearms by Hado. Hado's a very clean wrestler, I've noticed. Wow, look at that. A nice spinning forearm. One single leg takedown. I was going to say a one leg takedown. Look at this now.
He goes for the pin.
2 count on that pinning maneuver. This match has been, what a kick to the boot face there by
It's quite
Skyline.
back and forth. This has been a tremendous match and a very technical match, mind you.
This is the kind of match that I like to see. This is the type of match I think sets us apart here in PWR.
Pro Wrestling Revolution, one and only, the UP's finest.
Hado's throwing some fists now. I was talking about how he was only using forearms earlier. Look at this now. Another single leg takedown. And another flip.
roll up.
Well, Skyline had that one scouted this time. He wasn't going to fall for it twice. Hammers to the back.
You know, Skyline looks visually tired right now.
Kick to the gut by Hado. And a nice knee lift to the face of Skyline. Got him backed into the corner. Super kick to the chin. Look at this now, going for the
Skyline intelligently gets under that one. He would have been down. It would have been done.
He's got him up on his shoulders now, Dusty. Oh! Nice maneuver there, going
That
for
could
a
be
pin
it,
count.
folks. That should be it, folks.
And a kick out from Hado. This is unbelievable,
I don't know
Dusty.
how he's still alive after that.
Surprising the hell out of, he's got that crossface maneuver on. We've seen this before by Skyline.
You see them fingers? You see him locked into that other hand right where his mouth is, right on top of your nose.
A win by submission would really set him ahead in the game right now, Dusty. Remember, the winner of this goes on, the winner of the whole round-robin challenge, I should say, goes on to face TW3 for the championship.
Well, you got to remember, folks.
It's the best score out of 2 matches.
All 3 of these guys will face each other. What you're going to have is everybody fights 2 matches.
Wait a minute. Silas Young is back.
He's just causing trouble. I think that's funny.
Look at that, distracting Skyline. He gets kicked in the face. That Trouble in Paradise type maneuver. Hado in a 3 count. You gotta be kidding me, Dusty.
You could argue that Silas Young completely took this match from Skyline, but he didn't do anything.
There he is, too. He's gonna go laugh at him about it.
And these guys used to be friends, folks. Remember that. This is amazing.
He just told him, I want you to know that the reason you just lost is because of me. Silas Young making an impression here in the early goings of this round-robin challenge.
And the youngin', Jun Hado, takes the win from Bryan Skyline, much because of a Silas Young interruption. Well, this is pandemonium, Sheep.
Pandemonium is right. Let's take a look at the replay brought to you by Freedom Entertainment.
None other than Freedom.
Possibly the greatest entertainment company of all time.
I heard it was bigger than Disney.
Here you see that nice offensive, innovative chain wrestling maneuvers by Jun Hado. Back and forth these guys went.
And as you can see, though, even though he won with the distraction, he did deserve it. Either of these guys deserve it.
Hado made a statement for sure. This was no fluke victory, but you do gotta question if Silas Young hadn't been involved, as you see right there, how it might have turned out different. Skyline, I would imagine, has a score to settle with Silas Young.
Skyline came out here pretty angry earlier today. I can only imagine how angry he is after that loss, folks. There's the youngin', Jun Hado. Much more to
see
come.
Hado celebrating his victory. So long from PWR. Next week.
Next week on Pro Wrestling Revolution.
Next time on Pro Wrestling Revolution, we're gonna see Kaz Carter make his debut against two complete and total jobbers. Also, we're gonna see Silas Young make his in-ring return, going one-on-one with none other than unbeatable Bryan Skyline. Oh, what a match that's gonna be. Tune in next week, next Wednesday, right here at PWR.